Hey guys, it is Jess. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the video with a voiceover. So today's build is using the Eco Living Expansion Pack and the Moschino. I don't actually know if that's how you say it. I've heard a lot of people calling it Mosquito and no one actually calls it its real name. So therefore I don't know what it is, but it's the Moschino Mosquito pack and Eco Living. So it is kind of a weird combination of packs, I will admit. But basically what I wanted to do was I saw the windows that came with the Moschino pack and I was like, oh my god, those windows are amazing and I need to do some kind of like eco modern build with it. So that is why I paired the two packs together. If you don't happen to have the Moschino pack, that is okay because I actually only used the windows from that pack. So if you just download the house anyway, you just have to add the windows back in, but there's plenty of base game and also eco living windows that would look completely fine with the house. So I probably will do at some point like one totally eco-friendly eco living house, but for now we got to use these bomb ass windows. I think I've used them twice. I've done another speed build with them, but yeah, they're like amazing windows and I really love them. And I find I do this sometimes where I essentially base an entire build off like one object or one piece of furniture or one, I don't know, like one something. I don't know why I do it, I just do. Yeah, so we just do the exterior of the house. I kind of thought these plain bricks really complemented the color of the windows. Once I added in a black roof, it all kind of like worked out a lot better. So yeah, I just tried to incorporate a lot of, I guess it's kind of like a blacky grey colour to match the windows and then the dark grey brickwork, and I feel like the colours came together really well. I don't know what it is, but I do kind of feel like darker colours on the exterior of a house sort of make it look more eco-friendly, not eco-friendly, sorry, make it look more modern, and I don't really, it's probably just like a bit of a stereotype when it comes to that, but a lot of the modern homes I have seen tend to have like a lot of darker colours. But maybe that's just like the modern style at the moment. But either way, I went with like the darker colors, and I also put down the like really flush foundation because I thought that that looked really good as well. And now it was an update like ages ago, but you don't need to add stairs when it's just like a really small patio. Like when it's only like risen up by one, they are now big Sims and can actually walk up there themselves. So yeah, I really like it now because I just think it looks really good without the stairs and stuff. So I think it's looking pretty swell. So just doing some really simple landscaping. I didn't want to do anything too over the top because, to be fair, I'm not the most like eco person. Like I don't really, you know, like I have metal straws and I use a keep cup, but I'm not super duper like around the whole eco living thing. But I imagine that to be eco-friendly you're going to want to save water, so you're not going to have like a massive high maintenance garden. You just have like a few easy care plants here and there just to save on water. That's just what I'm thinking, so that's why I went with the super simplistic garden with like not a lot of plants. I also feel like that kind of simplistic landscaping is very typical of modern. So now that we're doing the backyard, I also, again, keeping it with like an eco-friendly kind of thing, I didn't have a lot of like grassy area. It had like a lot of like concrete, or I think that's wood that's on the ground. But I was, again, just kind of thinking like the less grass and the less kind of things that you have to water, the more like technically eco-friendly the house would be. But I did put in a lot of like planters and stuff because I thought that, you know, maybe like sustainable living, you'd be, I don't know, like planting your own stuff. If I wasn't so lazy and didn't dislike going outside, I'd totally have my own like awesome vegetable garden. I did have one year and it was like so incredibly hot that everything but the zucchinis just kind of burnt up. And then everything else, I just couldn't go out and water them every day. So it all just died and it was a hot mess. But I do imagine that self-sustainability with like having your own veggies and stuff would make a really big difference. So that is why I put that little tiny like garden bed area there. So if you were, I don't know, like to have your sim in this house, I imagine that you would absolutely be planting all of your own stuff. I tried to put as many eco-friendly things out here that I could fit. So I put that like water dew catcher thing. I don't even know what half of it does, to be honest, because I haven't really played in that eco-living world. I haven't played a whole lot of eco-living gameplay. I've been building a lot more recently. So yeah. Hopefully this actually does equate to like a really eco-friendly house, because I feel like I put everything I possibly could in the house. So that's it for the outside, and now we're coming into the interior. This is a small little kitchen, very nice and bright, and again going with the more modern theme. I tried to make things not too cluttered and everything. There's also like this really weird jump cut now because I furnished half the house, realized I did it wrong, and then had to kind of like go back and do it again. So I put the lounge room where this dining table is, hated it, removed it, then put it back, and yeah, so it was a weird little jump cut right about now, but I just wanted you to walk in so they could have like quite a large dining table. It was just like a really nice big space, and I feel like it really suited the dining area there. And then over in the other part is where I ended up putting the living room, because I don't know, I just feel like it suited the space a lot better, and it was a lot easier to fill the empty walls, making them like a dining room and a lounge area. So again, coming in here, I wanted to use as much of the eco-friendly stuff as possible. So I put in this lounge, and I just play around a lot with the colours, because sometimes I thought things looked a little bit too white, like it had that kind of stark brightness about it, but then other times I feel like things, you know, you don't want them to be too dark, you don't want them to be too light, so just trying to find that like happy medium. And in the end I was really happy with it, and I did check this lounge room area, for me anyway, was functional. And that shelf with the eco living I thought was really good, and it just suited that space. Like, it's a really nice big way to fill like an entire wall without having like a photo there, which I always do. So that was really cute. Then going into this bathroom here, I wish that you could put like a sink in the middle of two counters, but alas you can't. So I just mixed up like the counter and the sink just for something a little bit different, and I really made that shelf thing really small, and I feel like it just suits the bathroom really nicely. And then we're going into a kind of study area. I end up using that shelf that I used in the lounge room twice, because it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's a really good shelf. Like, it's the kind of furniture that I've been wanting in the game for so long, like kind of IKEA style with plants. I love plants. So I used it twice. With a shelf so nice, you've got to use it twice. That was really lame. But anyway, whatever. We are now upstairs. So upstairs there are 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. And again, just trying to fill in the space here. I put that little fireplace in there. Again, a fireplace is eco-friendly. I legitimately have no idea, but I'm kind of thinking that wouldn't it be a more sustainable way to heat your house than having like electric heating? I don't really know, but yeah, that's how that kind of turned out. This like upstairs area took me quite a long time to sort out. I don't know why. It was just one of those, it was a really awkward space and I couldn't figure it out. I was listening to some like really creepy true crime podcast, and like, I don't know, it wasn't working for me. I wanted to make it an art room, but it just didn't work. So I ended up putting the art room or the art area near that big window, and then I just made this like a straight up spare bedroom. So it's got kind of like just like spare bedroom kind of thing, so it's pretty basic. And then I do change that door over because I really wanted something a bit more bright and airy. It felt really closed in with the door that I had in place originally. Yeah, so that's basically it, guys. We're now into screenshots, so I'm gonna leave you here with some lovely music, my screenshot music. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to catch you all in my next one. Bye everybody.